I'm Dan O'Neill, a biologist and filmmaker, and I'm on a mission to find out what it takes to save an endangered species. Join me on an expedition to the mountains of Kyrgyzstan as I learn firsthand how this country has brought snow leopards back from the brink.
This is tough work. Look how clean that is.
In this episode, I discover why snow leopards have earned the reputation of being the phantom of the mountains.
Yeah, I see it.
And I learn how camera traps and skilled wildlife rangers have become the eyes and ears of snow leopard conservation.
It's like a ghost of the mountains.
I think it's a phantom who's there, but you never see it.
Good morning. Ooh, that was an interesting night's sleep. I couldn't work out if I was cold or if I was ill. I need a coffee and some breakfast, and then we'll plan the day. Look at that. Such a stark habitat to live in. It's like they're living on the side of Everest.
The team make plans for the expedition, and I'm introduced to the rangers, many of whom have spent their lives in these mountains, and for them, being in the reserve is just another day at the office.
Can we call Dan?
Dan.
Dan. Please. Sultan, his name is Sultanbek.
Sultanbek.
Jockey.
Jockey. Nice to meet you.
Elmir.
Nice to meet you.
Ishka.
Ishka? Ishka. Tamam.
Urmeshka.
Oh no.
Durma.
Ishka. Cool.
It's amazing what these guys literally have to go through every single time they come here. The rangers in Kuban, you know, they've got millions of different jobs. They're horse catchers, horseshoers, drivers, wolf defenders, camera trappers, anti-poachers, all in one. And that's what's got us here.
Everything looks like a snow leopard.
Trying to spot snow leopards against this backdrop is way more challenging than I could ever have imagined. It takes skill, patience, and dedication, and even then, the perfectly camouflaged cats often elude the team.
Do you have any specific techniques you use, Kuban?
Yeah.
What do you...
Yeah, so first we scan this kind of ridges. Start with main, go, scan. And if you don't find, you just go these smaller ridges.
Okay. So right now, looking at this mountain here, do you think there's a snow leopard on it?
There is, one, definitely somewhere around here. Because it's huge area.
So it is literally playing Where's Wally? Except Wally is so much easier to find.
These mountains might look empty, but are home to a wonderfully diverse range of species, including snow leopard prey, like these argali. Some of these creatures are targeted by trophy hunters, who will pay as much as $50,000 for a chance to shoot an argali or an ibex. Trophy hunting is banned within the Sarichat Reserve, helping to safeguard available food for snow leopards and preserve biodiversity. But rangers are always on their guard.
Check out this. This is the remains of a very big ibex. This is probably killed by a snow leopard. It's pretty fresh because you can really smell it. Oh God. Oh. God, this is so heavy. This is another casualty of the mountain. This is a male argali. But I can't believe they can carry that much weight. This was again probably killed by a snow leopard. But even something this big, way bigger, way stronger than a snow leopard. But they just have this amazing ability and skill and dexterity when they're hunting. Look at that. These are the same, if not a very similar subspecies to Marco Polo sheep, which is like one of the most expensive animals to trophy hunt in the world. I think it could cost between $30,000 and $50,000 to get a license to hunt one. That's a big problem here. This is a reserve, but the whole surrounding area is hunting concession for animals like these, which in turn obviously damages the population of snow leopards. But I don't think this was killed by a hunter, because this is the one part he probably would have taken. We're in the lair of the snow leopard now.
The rangers meet to plan how to deploy the camera traps. The weather can change quickly, and they have a huge area to cover.
There's a big debate happening right now. Some of us are going to go down there, set camera traps. I think some people are going to have to go 7 hours on horseback in that direction, and they've already came all the way here on horses, so I think they're a little bit over that.
Getting the camera in the right place is vital.
They're chatting about where to put the camera traps. Just sifting through hundreds of pictures of snow leopards. Like, this one's not good enough. This needs to be better. We need to see the size of the spots because that's how they identify them all. So a picture of a snow leopard's bum isn't good enough. Personally, for me, that would be great.
But see, it's coming from this side. You can see only face, and then this right side you can't see, no? So this one is fine. This one is fine. This is fine.
Lessons learned, and with the locations decided for all 40 camera traps, it's time to saddle up and get to the task at hand. For some of these rangers, it's a 7-hour ride.
We're going to go and set a camera trap over that mountain over there, and we're bringing our little friend with us to help carry the stuff. So up here there's like a darker ridge bit, and underneath it there's a massive fallen rock, and Kubin's told us that that rock is a very commonly visited place for one of the snow leopards here, as he's marking his territory as he goes down the trails. And that is apparently a perfect place to set a camera trap. And I'm a bit intrigued to know what it smells like, but more than that, to be exactly where a wild snow leopard has just been.
Working at an altitude of over 4,000 meters is taking its toll.
It's just a small hill. Bloody hell. You set the camera trap on that? Yeah.
So snowbird came here.
This feels very used, this area here.
Yeah.
Like something's laying
They
down.
come and they have rest, you know. I mean, the snowbirds like to sleep in the place like this, you know. You know, they like this kind of hanging rocks, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So snowbird comes like this, yeah, and then they do like this, you know. Or then you can do this, and I will change the angle of camera.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Shall I go?
Yeah. No, just stay there and look at this. Hey, wait.
Camera traps are motion activated. When something moves in front of the lens, the camera records a video.
No.
No light.
No.
No. No.
Yeah.
Light. They will
It was a bit better actually, just if you push it down. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Just removing all of the plants from the direct view of the camera trap, because if they set them off, there's just going to be thousands and thousands of pictures of these weeds. And it's going to waste all of the power and all of the space on the memory card. It's weird to think that where I'm standing right now, there's going to be a bunch of pictures of me creeping. And then maybe even a few days, few weeks, there'll be a snow leopard following in my footsteps.
With the camera set and then spurred on by rapidly dropping temperatures and thoughts of a hot meal, we make our way back to camp.
We have been scouring the tops of these cliffs, these ridges, for quite a long time now, about 4 hours, and nothing yet. I'm still in good spirits. This is day one. Finding a needle in a haystack. That mountain is hundreds of miles, thousands probably of miles squared up there. And Kuban is pretty sure that there's probably 1, 2, at least snow leopards on that cliff face right now, but it is one of the most camouflaged creatures on the planet. And as the light gets lower and lower, it's harder and harder to see them. And they're most active at dawn and dusk, crepuscular animals. So you have that real small window of time to get them, even from the cold. You alright, mate? I don't know how these horses do it. Completely naked. Look at him running over there.
So you'll be surprised to know how many people who are living in the mountains where snow leopards are, they live smack in the middle of a snow leopard habitat. They see the footprints of snow leopards, they hear the calls in the mating season, they see animals killed by snow leopards, but they've never seen a snow leopard in their life. And that's what gives them this mystical characteristic. Yeah, so there could be a snow leopard not even 50 meters from you, but if you don't know what to look for, you might very well miss seeing it.
I feel like finding a needle in a haystack would be a walk in the park compared to this.
Yeah, it's
Maybe snow leopard.
Definitely.
No, snow leopard.
What is that?
It's
It's something. What is that? It's kind of strange. I can't tell what it is. If it's a snow leopard, Bashman saw him.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I think it is a snow leopard though.
Vulture.
It's a vulture.
It's a vulture.
My snow leopard spotting clearly needs some work.
Vulture.
Vulture.
Yeah.
But vultures are a good sign. They could lead us to the site of a recent kill.
Oh yeah, it's a vulture. Yeah. Himalayan vulture. Not a snow leopard. Damn it.
Every time these cameras record a snow leopard, it justifies the work that the whole country is doing. Those videos are the evidence that snow leopard numbers are recovering. But we don't have long left in these mountains. We've got more camera traps to set, and I hope, beyond all hope, that I glimpse one for real.
It's moving.
Next time, join me as I venture deeper into the Sarichat Mountains. The weather changes and reveals more clues that lead me ever closer to seeing and understanding these rare cats.